and then there's John Kinney with the head injury. So it has not been an easy season for LSU, but they have gotten by with who they have.
Wow, that was a tough shot for Bianca Lutley. They counted at the shot clock buzzer, much to Penn State's dismay. Tigers by 5. And a turnover. Maggie Lucas lost control. Here's Lutley. A beautiful spin move and a kiss. 8 for Lutley. 7-point lead for LSU. Timeout, Penn State. Along to Bentley. Maggie Lucas has yet to score tonight.
With Penn State, you just need to settle down. Now you have a half-court set. They need to establish their size advantage inside. Attack the post. They're going to go at the gaps. They're going to try to penetrate, and there you go. Get it in to your big down low.
Nikki Green's first bucket. Maggie Lucas averages better than 20 points a game. One of the top scorers in the Big Ten and the Big Ten Player of the Year. At some point, does she need to start looking for her shot more than others?
She does, but I like the fact that she hasn't been pressured. She's been very patient.
And one for Webb. The foul is on Bentley.
The energy player, Adrian Webb, another senior for LSU. Couple of dribbles. Nobody there. They've had a lot of one-on-one situations, and Alex Bentley not happy with that call.
That was a quick whistle on Bentley. Looked like great defense, and it puts Adrian Webb, the senior from Madison, Alabama, in the free throw line. Second team All-SEC performer. She's totaled 36 in each of her last 2 home games. 8-point LSU advantage. Penn State won't panic. This is a very, very an experienced Lady Lions team. Green tied up, and the smarts to draw a trip to the free throw line.
Nice job by Penn State to try to spread things out. If you're LSU, they're trying to stay deep inside the paint and get help side on the big players down low. But all the guards for Penn State pulled it way out to open things up for Nikki Green inside, and she gets herself to the free throw line.
Another one coming for Green.
This play happens because the guards stay way outside for Penn State, and then Nikki Green gets a one-on-one situation. Lutley has to come over from way over off the wing for the help. And Nikki Green gets to the line, and that's the kind of spacing Penn State wants. They want to establish their post down low.
Teresa Plaisance has returned to the game for LSU. First time back since she injured that right knee, which was tweaked 2 nights ago in the win against Green Bay. Danielle Ballard on the SEC All-Freshman team. 5 times named the SEC Freshman of the Week. It's the first time in LSU history since someone named Sylvia Fowles did it.
Penn State has gone into a zone defense now, mixing things up.
Bentley gets whistled for her second. 20 feet from the basket on Ann Peterson, who is not a 3-point threat.
You see the frustration for Alex Bentley. She's an important piece for Coquise Washington and this Penn State team.
Peterson hasn't hit a 3 since December 13th. Here's what Bentley can do. Lead the break. She's got Lucas on the wing. Pardon me, this is Dara Taylor. And the rebound ends up in Youngblood's hands. Nikki Caldwell says, slow it down. Let's set something up.
There was a lot of clock left for Penn State on that one. I don't know if that's the shot for Dara Taylor. Maybe could have worked it back around. They want to get that second and third pass to try to shift the D and get the zone out of sorts.
Plaisance can shoot it. But wide left. 24 threes on the season. Stolen away by Ballard. Here's the freshman. Smart play by Bentley to stay out of the way. She already has 2.
I love the composure by Danielle Ballard. She was challenged by Nikki Caldwell before the season to play up. Don't play like a first-year player, and there is no doubt she does not look like a player that just got here. this season.
Adrian Webb is all over Maggie Lucas. Had her tied up, and that's the first personal on Webb. Ballard with her head up.
Starts with the D, hand in the passing lane. You don't see that very often from Penn State. They take care of the ball, but so smooth as Alex Bentley got back, and she can't afford another foul, so she just had to stand there with her hand straight up, and you know Danielle Ballard knew it. Took it right at her.
Bentley with a hand in her face. Wow, ice cold from the corner. Second triple for Bentley.
8th all-time in scoring for Penn State, coming in over 1,700 career points for Alex Bentley.
Loose ball corralled by Green. Here's Maggie Lucas on the break. Slow start for the Big Ten Player of the Year, and she draws a foul from Youngblood. Maggie Lucas had a slow start on Sunday night in the first game of this tournament for Penn State. She said, you know, it was so frustrating because I hit like 7 in a row in warm-ups. And you know, you come out, you just know you're going to hit your first shot. And her first 3 was wide. And she told me after the game, she said, after I missed that one, I said, you kidding me? What happened to all those great shots I had in me? Her dad, Al, knows all about it. The original rebounder for Maggie Lucas.
He's really the reason she had that quick release. He helped her work on it when she was a younger player. It's so important as a shooter at the college game to have a quick release, and a lot of kids don't get it until later into their college career. She had it instantly.
Another look, point-blank range for LSU, and Bianca Lutley's has 10 to match her average in the first 12 minutes.
Big focus for the D for Penn State was going to be their rotation and help side, and they did not have it on that last one.
See if they free Lucas. Bentley looking for it. Guarded by Peterson, lets it fly. Offensive rebound, Green. And gets the benefit of a whistle. 7:27 left in the first half. 5-point lead for LSU. All right, thanks. You know, the celebrities there were Biden's in Newark. They got Bush in Waco, and I got Blanc here.
There you go.
Tom Hart, Chris Blanc, 6-seed LSU leads 3-seed Penn State 26-21. On the way to Spokane for one of these teams, the women's Final Four. Be played 80 miles away from here in New Orleans. On Friday, this Penn State team took a bus trip down to Bourbon Street to check it out. Drove by New Orleans Arena. But first, 2,400 miles to Spokane for the winner tonight. Another free throw coming for Nikki Green, senior from Diebold, Texas. She's been in double figures for the last 5.
And Tom, a couple of big things that really stand out right now. 12 points for LSU. Of their 26 have come from inside. And Penn State is the team that is trying to establish the inside game. Instead, it's been LSU. And as you see, Penn St has yet to score. Maggie Lucas just 2 points for Penn State. She's only taken 1 shot. And she needs to be patient. And at the same time, they have to find a way to get her involved.
Plaisance had it knocked away by Nikki Green. It's a tough test for Teresa Plaisance. 4th turnover for LSU. Dara Taylor. Too much time to size it up. Near travel for LSU. Ballard had it along with Youngblood.
Another outside jumper, though, for Penn State. And it's the team that wanted to look inside first and then go to their openings.
Plaisance trying to break out. First bucket for the former McDonald's All-American, Gatorade Player of the Year here in the state of Louisiana. She was in the stands when LSU went to the Final Four in New Orleans in 2004, wearing purple and gold as a fan in her hometown. Maggie Lucas, contact on the jumper, didn't get the whistle. She can't believe it. Folks, it's pretty obvious when Maggie Lucas's jump shot goes off the side of the backboard, there may have been contact. Men's ice hockey skates towards the Frozen Four. Regional semis in Grand Rapids and Manchester begin Friday at 2 Eastern on ESPNU. Streaming live on WatchESPN.com and the Watch ESPN app. For information on every championship at NCAA.com, the official online home for all 89 NCAA championships. I think Coquise Washington is saying that right now. hey, this is the Big Ten Player of the Year. She doesn't miss by 3 feet.
Well, and she's also thinking if that was blocked and it wasn't a foul, it probably should have been out on LSU.
Lucas causes the tie-up, possession error to Penn State. Another look.
Definitely from our angle, we saw her arm get clipped. But no call, you got to play on. And if you're Maggie Lucas as a junior now, those are the things you have to work through.
She's one of the best pure shooters in college basketball. 4th in the nation in three-point percentage, just a tick under 47% from deep on the season. Penn St draws the whistle on Mia Nixon. That was the plan for Coquise Washington, to have Nixon on Penn St. A size advantage for Penn St, but she's a 6'5" she can really stretch it.
She can. She can step out and shoot the three, and Coquise Washington knew she needed a little bit more mobile post out on her, and that's why she went with Mia Nixon, and now she's brought in Tori Waldner. She has depth in the post spots. That's a plus for the Lady Lions.
Waldner, sophomore from Milton, Georgia. Good closeout, but then the foul inside after the offensive rebound. 1-and-1 coming. It's a first on Waldner, just entered.
LSU is a team that only has 7 players. They have really been struggling with injuries and loss of players. Webb hits the court so hard on that one. With a great second effort, gets herself to the line. She was part of that collision with Jean Kinney the other night. And she said, you know, it's a good thing I have a hard head, because she wasn't fazed by it nearly as much as Jean Kinney. Sometimes if you don't have many players to go to, all the others know they have to dig deep, and they have definitely done that at both ends so far here in this one.
It's been a unique situation for Nikki Caldwell, trying to decide how hard to push her team. As Bentley gets another, she's got a dozen. She said, you know, so many things go into it, but when I got players playing 35, 38 minutes a game, we just can't work hard in practice. And she laughed. She said, talking about her former coach, you know, if Pat Summitt were to watch my practice today, she would not believe what she is seeing. It's so easy on these ladies to try and keep their legs fresh.
You have to do what you have to do, and she said she really hasn't ever been in that situation as a player or a coach.
Feed from Penn St to McKinney. 4-point LSU leads. Dara Taylor on the run. Nice switch to the left hand.
That's the tempo and the pace that Penn State has wanted. LSU's done a nice job with their transition D. They haven't allowed a lot of those looks.
Penn State comfortable in this gym. They're averaging 86 points a game in their appearances here at the Maravich Center over the last 2 seasons. Nikki Caldwell's Lady Tigers have won 8 out of 9, including 3 wins against top 10 teams. Nikki Green, point-blank range.
It's on the last 2 possessions now for Penn State. They have executed exactly what he needed. And one of the best players out of Notre Dame, Coquise Washington, helping Notre Dame to their first NCAA tournament back in 1993. And they've done pretty well since then.
Poked away by Bentley. She leads the Big Ten in steals, and she finishes on the other end. 7th in the nation with 3.5 takeaways a game for Bentley. 5 ties, 3 lead changes in this one. Blocked by Green, and she gets it back. LSU at one point led by 8. Dara Taylor with the drive. Penn State up by 4. Danger zone for LSU.
And Tom, they're making better decisions. Right there, Dara Taylor, instead of taking the quick shot in the first look, she worked her way